Well, everybody, how y'all doing out there? We're coming to you live from Memphis, Tennessee, with our studio drone 901 new um, studio. They changed the studio, and gee whiz, it is something else. I'll tell you, I loved it. I love it. I love it. So I was busy like sharing the show because I want everybody to see our new studio. And when we do our Friday night show from New York, we will have our drone there. And on Thursday night, when we do our politics, we'll have our drone in Washington, D.C. with some scenery. How cool is that? All right, then. So I'm like sharing the show, but I am going to go ahead and bring in the team for tonight. All right, none other than the hostess of the Moses, known all around Memphis by several names, the 901 area. And I'll let her tell you more about that, but y'all know her. SYBIL Presley, best friend in the whole wide world. Hi, SYBIL, how you doing?
Well, it's always fun on the 901 show. I like your Bill Street background, and it's
Yeah,
Memphis in May down there at Bill Street in the riverfront. Got
yeah, I did
barbecue.
hear something about that barbecue cooking contest, right?
Yeah, it starts the 17th. Well, I guess that's tomorrow, and it
Mm,
goes through the weekend. Hopefully, they won't get rain.
they probably will.
Seems like every year they get some kind of rain for Memphis in May.
It always does. And for the Beale Street Fest, too. Hi, Mary in Michigan. Kalamazoo is in the
Hi.
house. Kalamazoo, Michigan is in the house. Hello. All right. And we are on the 901. We have a new studio. Mary, welcome to the new studio. So we got some drone service going on in this new studio, and I am loving it. Right. So I'm trying to share to radio stations and different places around the world so they can go ahead and maybe join us if they want to. Okay. Even though it's not radio, of course, I got Pearls Radio, Rodero. Pearls Radio, Rodeo. Pearls Radio, Rodeo. Remember that one? So, do you remember that group?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to,
Pearls
oh,
Radio.
excuse me. Yeah. I'm going to find it and go ahead and send it here. Send it. Ah, there it is. Emily Pearls, Radio Rodeo. Well, we was coming up with some
Radio
names back.
Rodeo.
Yeah, we was coming up with some names back then, weren't we?
Yeah, you can do a
uh,
lot of Pearl's such a good brand name to stick with a lot of subjects.
yeah, and I made a post today. I don't know if you saw. Oh wait, Tim, the high beat of the South. I knew I was missing somebody.
I thought she was gonna get around to him
I looked at
next.
I looked up at the screen. I was like, wait, somebody missing.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
yep.
can't wait for you to say "Heartbeat of the South."
Am I
You're
That's,
ever
talking
hot?
about Bill Street.
I think
Am
the
I?
barbecue threw her off.
I did because Sybil
That
brought
was
that up.
my fault. I brought it up.
Yeah,
No
before we
problem.
started
Hey,
our
ladies,
chit
how
chat.
y'all doing this evening?
Before we
I saw
started the
her
chit
Bill
chat.
Street background.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all
Yeah,
thinking about Beale Street and barbecue and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She got me before. We
yeah,
could get started our regular chat because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that like goes into our regular chat. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So the drone is slowing down. I see, making sure they get a good view of everything. It's really cool on Bill Street. All right then. So that probably was a night when nobody was on the streets because I can't see people. Wait a minute, yes I
Yeah,
do.
there's some
Let's.
people on there.
I see some people. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know Bill Street had a drone.
Oh yeah, they do.
Well, you
I
know
didn't
that
know either. They
because of
do.
other situations, yeah, they need it.
Yeah, because of crime.
Yes.
Hmm. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Sandra. Hey, Mary.
She's in the Facebook page, but she's not in the. There she go. The look. It showed up on Facebook before it showed up into the studio. I got you. I got you on screen now, Sandra. I got you on screen now. All right. So we've been recording for 6 minutes and 38 seconds, and let's start our chit chat. Sybil, what have you been up to since the last time we saw you was Friday night?
Oh yeah. Well, this I'll see y'all again Friday, but this coming Saturday, I'm gonna get to perform comedy at Eric Patton's one of his church events, and as Sister Magnolia, and he made me a wonderful intro with music and announcing me and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna play that, and then afterwards he puts on his play. I think it's something about um, Mama's Boy or something. But anyway, I'm gonna have like a
This is
cameo.
Mama's Boy.
Yeah,
I know which play you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, Mama something. But anyway, I've got
What
a
time is
cameo.
it? What
It
what time is the show?
it starts at 6 p.m. If anybody's here in Memphis, just inbox me on Facebook and I'll give you the directions. It's free and to the public. There's no charge. So
Okay,
I think
Sandra got it for you. It's yes. She says praying mama and a rebellious son.
that's it. Thank you, Sandra. Well, I'd love to see you and your wonderful husband there. It will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, how where is it located? Because if it's not too far, I might try to go.
It's around the Chelsea, Hollywood area.
That's not a good area.
Well, it may not be a good area, but that's where the church is, and that's where we're going to be.
Yeah, that's close to
Yeah, I
me.
don't like being. Sandra say they're gonna try to make it. You know, they do selling so many cars now. I don't like to be out after
Oh, I
dark.
know. That,
Yeah.
Um,
that's really a
Yeah,
heartbreaker.
that's closer to my jurisdiction, and yeah, it's been kind of hectic lately.
yeah, I had to wait 6 weeks for them to get out here today for my insurance company to replace my windshield. They just replaced my windshield. I got a
Wow,
brand new
that's been a
windshield,
while.
Mm.
and I would hate to go Saturday night somewhere in the dark and then they steal the whole car.
Oh yeah.
Or
I can
break into it.
listen. I can understand that. We're going to film it, so we'll probably put it on YouTube for you to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll
You
videotape.
know,
Anyway,
yeah,
that's a nice honor for me.
yeah, it is. But yeah, when the people have these events, they need to think about security locations,
Yeah.
much more
Yeah.
security locations
That,
because right
well,
now,
that particular church wanted to have them, so that's he's a friend of his. But
oh,
anyway,
I understand
we'll
the
get
situation. I
we'll
understand
get through
that.
it. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It's a sad situation when you can't park a car without somebody
And
getting in.
Yeah.
especially, yeah, because they weren't. Oh, Sybil, Sandra got you again. She got you covered tonight. Everybody, it is 2321 Hunter Street. Hunter, like
Hunter
a hunter
Avenue.
in the woods, like
Well,
a
Sandra, you're just something.
Hunter
I'm gonna have to
Avenue.
take you out to dinner. You,
Oh,
you are really quite the marketer, and you're so
she
organized.
is. She really is. How do
Yeah.
you think them pearls got so successful? It was so this lady right here, y'all, and I tell everybody that
She's
she
such a
was
promoter.
not only that, she was a promoter, marketeer, and set coordinator and
Yeah,
supervisor on set. And I mean, she was had her wearing three hats at one time. And
yeah.
Sandra, all of your hard work paid off, girl, because your name is all over the world.
It sure
Mhm.
is. Super Sandra.
Yeah, because she's in the credits. And I tell you, somebody else is in the credits, and I don't know if she knows it or not. but Miss Anna Eccles is listed as our
Oh,
makeup artist
oh, that's
because
right.
remember what? Do you remember when we did were filming the first trailer that did not become our official trailer? Sonny say, "Thank you, Lord." Yeah, let's give a round of applause to everybody that did a great job and helped that movie be as successful as it is. Yes, yay, yay, yay. That's right. And so, anyhow, Miss Anna Eccles did the makeup for everybody for the ladies. Well, at Dr. Corey's office. Remember, we did a
Yeah.
film scene.
Yes, you sure did. You
That was
fixed my
supposed to
hair pretty too.
have been the original trailer. It is on YouTube, but it did not become the official trailer. But I still gave her credit for that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Mm,
hmm
good
And
deal.
so, well, all right, Sybil, you're gonna be busy this weekend, Tim.
Yes.
And
What you
when
what?
and Sunday
Wait.
I'm working in a movie.
Okay, go ahead. So Sunday, what?
I'm working in a movie Sunday. Got a speaking role, but anyway, I'm done. That's it.
Okay, what's the name of the movie? You can't tell it now.
They working on the title.
Oh, I see.
The
Okay.
title is in the works.
What role? Can you tell your role?
I'm gonna be a secretary receptionist.
All right.
It's
Congratulations.
a
There.
movie set in the '70s. You know, a local thing.
Okay. Give a similar round of applause, y'all.
So
Wow.
that's what I'm
Oh,
doing this
there they are. I
weekend.
can barely hear them. Okay.
Now, Tim.
Uh, yeah. Okay. I
Well,
have to tell. I have to tell them we can't hear the applause in the studio. They don't have to raise that volume. So I guess they were
I
trying
heard it
not
a
to
little
get.
bit,
yeah,
slightly.
I
yeah.
think they were trying not to keep it too loud, and I can't control that with the volume in the studio. So, Tim,
Yes.
we gotten around to you. What you been up
Finally,
to?
huh?
Finally, yeah,
Well, I've been quite busy. I mean, I've kind of been running around with a chicken with his head cut off. You know how sometimes things come at you,
yeah,
and you don't expect them.
yeah.
Uh, but I had to use my peace be still, and I was able to
I
get
love
rid
that.
of some of those things.
I love that. Tell the peace be still.
Yeah.
Peace be still.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, call on that peace. That's right.
Yes.
Because if you don't call on the good Lord to give you peace when Satan is trying to disrupt your life,
Right.
you go crazy like the man that was trying to get into Fox 13. He said they had him in a wheelchair. He said, I'm sorry, I was just mad. I was just mad.
ah,
Love
I
to hear
thought
Emily laugh.
I thought that was so cute. Because when
yeah.
they showed the video of him when he shot in, trying to break into Channel 13, local news, 901, he looked a mess. And then he was like hopping like something was wrong with his leg.
Yeah.
But when he got inside and started kicking at that door, wasn't nothing wrong with his leg.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of that falls on the mental illness that we have here, and it's sad that they don't have the type of treatment that they need to get.
I know, right? I
Yeah.
know.
Mental
Yeah.
illness
And
is
that's
real.
just not in the 901. That is
No,
nationwide.
it's nationwide.
Yes, it is, Tim. So, anywho, all we can do is pray for those people.
Yes.
But I thought that was so cute. He had
Yeah.
sense enough to apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He said, I'm sorry. They said that one of the reporters said, do you have anything to say about why you did what you did? He said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was just mad. I was
Yeah.
just mad.
Yeah. And from having experience on the jealous side, they will do stuff like that, and they will apologize. You know what
Because
I
they really,
mean?
because
Yeah. So,
they snap for a minute and then come
right.
back into their
And they
senses.
come back into reality, especially when authority is around.
Yeah, it's a merry-go-round with them,
Yeah.
Yeah, so well, I had a busy day today. I just sort of kind of rested up Saturday and Sunday. I meant to do work and did it. And then I had yesterday, and I meant to do work and did it. And of course, it was Friday. Tim, I believe it was, you took me to
Yeah,
Methodist Emergency for
Friday.
my ear infection, another
Yes.
one. hmm because of the work that I have to do. These headphones. Sandra, do you ever have a problem with your ears on your job? Because you have to wear headsets. I don't know if you wear a headset or earbuds, but um, and see, I don't think it's moisture because if you see these blue things that I have, they call headphone socks. They keep the moisture, keeping the
Oh,
actual
I hadn't thought
headphone.
about that.
Yeah, they
Well,
keep them from sweating on my ears. From my natural body sweat, perspiration, and I had been wearing those, and I still ended up with an ear infection.
yeah.
And so I think, and Doug and I had this conversation. I think that it's radiation coming
Uh-oh.
from this 5G, this new 5G
Yes.
transmission that they give us now.
Yes.
You know, used to be 3G, then it went up to 4G, then
Yeah.
up with a 5G. And then see what happens is it'll be maybe 5 to 10 years before they uh, give us a result and tell us and let us know that that 5G could cause some damage to your ears.
Yeah, yeah. And it also was a warning that was put out
Well,
about
I guess it don't affect everybody.
some of the people that were installing the 5Gs in our neighborhoods
Mm-hmm.
was speaking on the danger side of it. But the
Mm-hmm.
companies did not want them to speak on it and make people aware of how
Right.
strong
Yeah.
it really is.
It's
So
really
yeah,
strong. I think that it's affecting me.
yeah.
And so, geez, Doug said, Sybil, you know that stone that we got from Victoria? What's the name of that stone?
Oh, uh, the Shungite stone.
Yes. Uh, and he said he had one lost, and he says it absorbs radiation. So,
Oh yeah.
and I said I was
Uh-huh.
going to try to find one because I know Victoria sent me one. I'm going to try to find it. And if I can't find it, I'm just going to have to order another one. And I'm just going to put it inside, you know, this
Mhm.
sock, inside the sock,
I don't. Yeah,
and
Mm.
and see
I
if
got
it
some
will
kind of
absorb.
necklace from her.
Yeah, I have that too, but that's too heavy for me to wear when I'm working every day for 8 hours, 8.5 hours. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Well, you come up with
So
a good solution. That Shungite
no, I'm
stone
gonna do the
is
shungite
good.
stone. I'm gonna find me a little one to put in the sock because this sock comes off, and I can just put it
Okay,
right in there.
that would be a good
And
subject
and the
some
thing
night
of
to
it
talk about.
is that
Mhm.
yeah, it's always this ear that
That
bothers
one
me the
ear.
most. Well, no, it's both of them, but this one is always the worst on this side, which is the one where my microphone comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
And this one is over here where I don't have to talk out of. It's always the
Oh, I
one that's
see.
it's always the one that's not the
Well, that
worst.
might be
That's
a good
that's not
solution
bad.
for you.
Yeah, I gotta
I
try
think.
everything because I'm
Yeah, I
sick of
think
these
that would
ear
be a good.
infections.
Gonna help you.
And for me, the ear infection affects my sinuses, my nose,
yeah,
my drainage, my
yeah,
swallowing, because
yeah,
she gave me a picture of the eardrum, and our eardrum goes all the way down into our
yeah,
throat.
yeah.
I
And
had
you,
no idea
yeah,
went
and like
that
you
Yeah.
say,
far.
especially for those that work from home, you all are directly in front of a computer for hours and hours on hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm almost certain that you all are receiving some backlash from that 5G.
Well, let us
Yeah,
know how that helps you then.
the sun guide, I will. And you know what else he explained to me about the ear? We have three ears inside.
Really?
An inner ear.
We got
Yeah,
an outer, inner, and middle.
Mm.
yeah.
And I
Well,
did
the
not
inner
know
is
that.
the middle ear.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
not.
got two outers and one
No, it's not.
inner.
They call them. I tell you what the doctor told me. You gonna argue over the doctors? That's
I didn't know I had a pile of
Y'all
ears.
laugh at Sybil. You got 3 ears. And the doctor said that
One,
we got the
two,
out. Look at her. Well, you
and the
gotta let
one
me tell
inside.
this. You got an outer ear.
3.
You got an outer, Sybil.
I got 2 of them.
Then you got a middle. And then you have the inner. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And the inner ear is where the third one is where that infection always comes
Oh,
to.
that's where most of them happen. Inner ear.
Mm-hmm. That's several times. The inner
All
ear
right.
is the middle. Okay. And so then today, I was supposed to catch up on my laundry too. On those days I was out, but because I had that ear infection, I just didn't have the energy. And then I had the backache. My back was hurting me so bad Thursday.
Oh,
That was the
wow.
day Tim had to go back to the Baptist for his back to get his second treatment.
Yeah.
And then, but it rained. I knew rain was coming, right?
Right.
As soon as the rain came, I got fine. I think it was that Friday. And then yesterday, my back was hurting me like that again, Tim. Remember I told you?
Right.
You.
Yeah.
And I knew that rain was coming. And we had a big old strong thunder shower today. Did you get any rain with yours, Sybil?
I saw that.
I didn't notice. Maybe
But you saw it too?
Light rain. It was light on my side.
I saw it and heard it.
Yeah,
it was short.
Short, but it was heavy.
Yeah.
Because the winds were.
We had a few drops a while ago before we come on the show here.
It's raining over there by you now?
It was just a little bit and one little thunderclap, and that was it. And Sandra says she's hungry.
Oh, well, eat, Sandra, eat.
Yeah. Go ahead and eat.
Yeah.
You always catch the
one of these shows we're gonna have, on our video.
You know what? I had the same thought. I was gonna bring it up. She needs to be on as our guest.
Oh, she works.
She
works in the evenings. Yeah. And so, but no, that wasn't what I was gonna say.
Well, I beg your pardon, miss.
Sybil, what I was gonna say was one day we're gonna have a fellowship dinner show. And everybody can tell us what they're eating, and we're gonna eat too on the show.
Well, all righty.
Yeah. So we're gonna have us a fellowship dinner show one day. I mean,
that sounds fun.
On one of our shows, we'll take one of our Friday nights, one of our Tuesday nights, and do it.
Yeah.
And we'll just have our supper. We'll call it the 901 Supper Show or the Emily Pearl Supper Show for that particular occasion. That's all.
All right.
And then we can eat. Does that sound good to the team?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to chomp on food.
Try to talk.
Yeah, I was thinking about
live or not.
You two can't. I can. Nothing to stop me from eating and talking. Because we do it when we have conversations sitting around the table. We chomp and talk, right?
Yeah, but the whole world ain't
y'all
watching.
Just be wanting to look cute on the TV. I know what y'all talking. Y'all be wanting to look cute, okay? I know, but that's okay. So listen, I think it's time for a little break.
Yes.
And then y'all need to share because either this
there's my phone
counter is not working, or we have 0 views, but I know we have 2 that's in the comment column. And sometimes I have that trouble with Facebook, and especially when the studio changes, it doesn't suppose to change anything on Facebook, but
it probably does.
It probably does, and so I'll look into that when I get a breather, hopefully before Friday.
All right.
But let's take a break, and so we can. I'm gonna put on my neck fan because it's getting hot. Even though I have the air on, I had to turn it on.
Me too.
I couldn't hold out any longer, so we're gonna take a break, and then y'all stick and stay with us, and we will be back.
All right.
All right.
Oh, Warden, you know I just want my baby out of jail. Here's that banjo. Now, wash your clothes. Now, scrub all your floors. You better get my baby out of jail. Oh, Warden, no, I just want my baby out of jail. With that train run right, you'll be back in my arms tonight. Well, I just want my baby out of jail. Oh, Warden, Warden, no, I just want my baby out of jail. I say, Warden, I just want my baby out of jail. All right.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do.
Who are you?
I'm you from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he?
Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi.
Hola. Hello.
That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
That's me.
That's me. She had to tell her boyfriend. Well, she got a boyfriend like my third husband was. Okay. The brilliant in the team. Tim Harrington and SYBIL is back. All right. So who has topics tonight? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right, down in there, Tim.
Okay, this article kind of caught my eye. So, a homeowner was arrested and charged after he allegedly exchanged gunfire with some would-be car thieves, authorities said. Victor Rodriguez, 40 years old, was charged with reckless endangerment. He has since been released from custody with no bail. Luna Rodriguez told deputies that minutes after midnight, he was awakened to the sound of some would-be thieves, possibly juveniles, breaking into his Jeep on Blue Lake near East Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the more, uh, some of the more than 2 dozen shots were fired went through the bedroom walls of a neighbor's house. You can still see where the bullet struck the home at. Okay. In a surprising twist, it was Luna Rodriguez who was being charged in the shooting. But
I heard that.
several neighbors said that he should not have been taken into custody because he was protecting his life and his livelihood. One neighbor said off camera that the moment Luna Rodriguez was released from jail, he was back to work selling cars. The vehicle that was parked in the driveway is to believed to have been hit by at least one round of bullets.
Mm,
Now, what caught my eye about this article is it's like the suspects have more rights than the victim.
mm,
You
I
know,
agree.
back right. So back in the day, you could actually discharge your firearm at somebody for simply trespassing. This case was different. The reason why I say it was different because they both exchanged gunfire. But
Mm-hmm.
had not the burglars fired any gunshots, Rodriguez could really be into some trouble. The reason
Mm,
why I say that is because the way the law is set up today, you have to be in immediate danger of your life.
mm-hmm.
Let's say if just say if somebody happens to break into your home and you startle them and they're trying to run out the door. If you
Mm-hmm.
shoot them and hit them in the back, you are in very much trouble because
Mm,
they're saying that it's not a life or death situation. They were
mm.
actually retreating. So yeah, it's like what laws is really for us victims. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are changing it, and the Republicans are blaming it on Democrat district attorneys and judges
Yeah,
and presidencies. But that's a topic for
right,
Thursday night. But
right.
to the 901 local area, this happened in 901
Yes,
in our local area. So let's discuss it
yeah,
because it, that name seems to be the last name of the one that is a suspected suspect. It
Rodriguez. Yes, he's the
appears to be appears to be Hispanic
yes.
or Mexican.
His picture is he is Hispanic.
Now the question is, how long has he been here? Did he just cross over? Because we had uh, oh God, more than 500,000 that
Well,
came through.
the way that the story is written is he's a homeowner.
Oh,
So,
so he's
uh,
been here for a minute.
yeah, he's been here for a minute. Um,
Okay, so, no, no, no. I'm talking about the suspect.
well, they appeared to be juveniles.
Well, of
Uh,
Uh,
course.
they fired at him. He fired at them, but according to him, they appeared to be like juveniles.
okay. I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought the
Hmm.
suspect's name was Rodriguez.
Oh no.
No, the suspects were what he claimed, what appeared to him to be juveniles.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he is the victim,
And
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
all the car breaking ins has been reported as
juveniles.
juveniles.
Yeah, they
Right,
are. They are. They are.
yeah,
They are. I
About
agree.
100%.
Yeah.
right.
Memphis has gotten so bad now. Um, I know that with this crime that's going on, because a man left his gun in his car, and the brother ended up shooting his sister, a 9-year-old sister, with it.
Oh my.
So he's been charged with second-degree murder
Mm,
and negligence and a whole bunch of other charges. But
mm.
it's just so much stupidity and crime going on in the city.
Yes,
These cities that if we had a different president, and you know who I'm talking about,
yeah,
he would send in the National Guards to straighten it out if the local people in charge can't straighten it out.
I
And
agree.
unfortunately, that would be good, but also bad because we don't want the brutality that comes with armed forces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about it is we're in some of these situations, we're talking about life and death situations.
Yeah,
Not
we need
only
a
are these
curfew. We need a curfew. I mean,
not only are these juveniles breaking in the cars, 9 times out of 10, they're carrying weapons,
that's true.
right?
And so that's why we need a curfew. Let them carry them in the house. Now, if a national guard, I, my supposition is this: if the national guard were allowed to come in and assist, it would be up under a citywide curfew where people would need to be in
It
the
would.
house by 8 o'clock p.m.
It
That's
would
enough.
8 or 10, something to that effect.
Now 8 o'clock is long enough because
uh,
it doesn't get dark until after 8 o'clock in the summer. So
yeah, and here's the thing about it: these juveniles are not acting on their own. These
no,
are gang members, older gang members that are sending these young gentlemen out to commit these crimes.
they're not no
Uh,
young gentlemen now.
right, right, young and old. However,
No, I say the young people that's in these games, they're nowhere near the terminology of gentlemen.
no, yeah, I take that back. Well,
Yeah, the young criminals.
yeah, the young criminals that are, perpetrating these crimes against our humanity here.
Yeah,
What's happening is they're doing it because a lot of them are under the age of 18, 17.
that's the reason
And
why I say they need to have stiffer penalties for these kids. But the public and the lawmakers don't want them to have stiffer punishment. That's the
well,
reason why they keep on doing what they're doing.
yeah, yeah. And my second part to that was just the fact because the juvenile system, it hasn't caught up to what the crimes that are being committed.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what
the
I mean?
juvenile system is
So,
still on
right,
the level of like in the 1960s.
right. So it's causing a revolving door in and
Mm-hmm.
out with the
Mm-hmm.
juveniles.
And they need to put that paddle back in school, but then now it's too late.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
could save the younger generation. But the only thing about that is you got the older siblings that's gonna want to come and shoot the principals and the teachers
right,
for paddling their little brother or their little sister. So
right.
it's just too late now for that type of discipline. The kind of discipline they need now is adult discipline. That's the only thing that's
That's
gonna work.
true. That's true. But like you say,
They're not children. Those children who are children in age that are committing these crimes do not have a childlike attitude.
they do not.
They have an adult,
Criminal
vicious,
minded. Hmm.
criminal minded attitude. And that's
Yes.
what you have to treat them. You
Yes.
know, if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a duck.
Right. But like you say, unfortunately, the system is so broken to where it's, like you said, that they're using a 1980 laws that have, nowhere near what actual crime that is being committed by these criminals.
Mm-mm,
So
mm-mm.
it's become a
And then you got
revolving
these
door.
parents. You got these parents and grandparents that know they're doing it.
Yes,
So
they know.
somebody told me, a little birdie told me,
Hmm.
and they won't do anything about it. They just let
Right,
them do it, you know.
right.
And they could stop a lot of it if they had stood up to them when they first started.
Yes,
But now it's gone so far that these same group-minded people who are underage are bossing around the grown folks in the house.
that's true. A lot of them, a lot of them are afraid.
Yep.
Yeah, in their own home. So
So
yeah, I agree.
I can't have nobody living in the house with me that I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
I can't, and I won't, and I never did.
yeah,
Out the door you going. If you
yeah,
become a threat to me, you gone.
yeah.
And I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, but these new age.
Once you turn, yeah, once you turn like a vampire,
Yeah,
you got to go. If it's mine, you going. I ain't leaving mine.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's just like you said, these parents have to know they're turning a blind eye,
Yeah, they know.
and it's right in their household.
Yeah, they know. And then a lot of them just don't care anymore.
Right.
They just keep hoping that they go ahead and get caught.
I know, right?
Or something worse,
Yeah.
And eventually it does happen their way. They eventually get their wish,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's a good point to bring out.
All right.
But I'll be so happy when it's something good we can talk about this happening.
Yes.
In 901,
Yes.
Without crying every day. I don't hardly watch the news anymore. I turn it on, especially when I'm working.
Yeah.
I don't want to get depressed before work. Because every time you turn on TV every morning, somebody got shot, somebody did, somebody something.
Yeah. And here's the thing, it's not like good things are not going on in the city, but it's being overran by the criminal, the juvenile criminals.
Top billing, the criminals.
Yeah, it overshadows the good.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I agree. All right, then. Let's take another short break. Simple. When we come back, we're going to finish with you.
All right.
All righty.
All right, then, y'all. Hang tight. And those of you out there, if you're there, because I can't see in my studio. All right. Hang tight. We'll be back. Let me see what we got to talk. Sybil, I showed your banjo video. You're a part of the regular commercial.
Oh, yeah. I saw it briefly.
Yeah.
You're part of the different type of commercial only found on the 901 show and the Emily Pearl show.
All right.
We'll be back. I'll stick a stay.
Okay.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a robe?
A VPN is great for security and privacy. By hiding your IP address and encrypting your traffic, it shields your data from snoopers and all kinds of cyber attacks. But its protection scope is limited. So, NordVPN is becoming more than just a VPN. We're introducing a brand new feature to the desktop apps, Threat Protection, and it's going to take your digital security to the next level. Once you enable it on your NordVPN app, Threat Protection will guard your device against malicious websites, malware, trackers, and intrusive ads, even if you're not connected to a VPN server at the time. That's right, when you switch it on, it'll stay on, regardless of your VPN connection. Let's take a look at how it can improve your cybersecurity. Online, one wrong turn can spell disaster for your private data, but not with Threat Protection. It blocks dangerous websites that might potentially host malware, even if you click on a dangerous link by accident. Next up, malware protection. If you accidentally download an infected file, it's not the end of your devices just yet. Threat Protection scans every file you download. If a file turns out to be infected, it gets deleted immediately before it can wreak havoc on your computer. Most websites you enter are stuffed with trackers that follow you from one page to another, creating a unique profile of who you are and what you like. Threat Protection blocks trackers, so you can surf the net with more privacy. Ever opened a web page only to be bombarded with intrusive ads and loud autoplay videos? Well, they're not only annoying, some of them can actually be a cyber threat. Threat Protection blocks the intrusive and malicious ads on the spot. So, how do you take your device security to the next level? Make sure you have the latest NordVPN app version on your computer. Then open it and click on the little shield. It's the Threat Protection icon. Toggle the switch on and enjoy ultimate security. You can also find Threat Protection Lite on your mobile apps, but it won't block trackers or malicious files on your phone just yet. Step up your cybersecurity and stay safe.
There I am. Okay. Had a little delay there. Bringing back in the team. There's Tim and there's Sybil. All right, Sybil, what you got for us?
Well, to start with, I was going to share something funny that happened to me. I laugh at myself sometimes,
Okay.
but I was paying a couple bills, putting the things in the envelope, stamping it, licking it, putting it down. I had one more to go. In the meantime, I got hungry, so I was chomping on a half of a extra crunchy peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Really enjoying the sandwich. And I picked up this bill, the envelope, addressed it, put the stamp on it and the check in it and so forth. I licked that envelope, and I want to tell you right now that thing would not stick. I got so tickled at myself. And it's because I was eating the peanut butter sandwich. And I had to get some scotch tape and put on there.
Mm.
And
Really?
I just thought that was so funny.
Sounds like
And
peanut butter is a
yeah,
resilient
that
then.
peanut butter interfered. But anyway, I thought that I would, since this is Memphis in May,
Yeah.
and I wanted to read a poem from my soap opera grill book that's available on Amazon Kindle. And
Yeah.
I call it, kind of talks about Memphis, but
Mm-hmm.
it's called Memphis Barbecue, and I want to share that with people.
Okay.
Memphis is the birthplace of rock and roll, the home of the blues, jazz, and soul. Elvis, Isaac Hayes, and B.B. King, the Mississippi River, and the Memphis Queen. The cotton capital, a city of trains, a gateway to industry and FedEx planes. Memphis is a melting pot of different cultures and races. People come from around the world. To them, the city embraces. The Redbirds are the baseball team. They play at AutoZone Park. The Orpheum Theater has great events, and there is Bill Street after dark. The FedEx Forum, the Pyramid, Mud Island, and the Memphis Zoo. Liberty Land, the Children's Museum, the Pink Palace, and Graceland too. Stax Records and the Civil Rights Museum and the Center for Southern Folklore. Botanical gardens, Gibson guitar, shopping malls, and a whole lot more. There are a lot of sights to see in Memphis and wonderful things to do. Make sure that you do not leave this town until you eat the famous barbecue. Pork shoulders and ribs, hickory smoked for hours, mustard-based coleslaw and baked beans, cornbread, corn on the cob, potato salad, and turnip greens. Memphis barbecue is shipped across America. No place else can make it taste this great. You can eat it in a sandwich or have it piled high on your plate. The pig rules in Elvistown. It is the best barbecue that you can put in your mouth. You can wash it down with a glass of sweet tea. Memphis barbecue is the nourishment of the South.
All right,
Yes.
Sybil.
Oh,
So, on a real light note, I wanted to share that.
Yeah, you have
that was
officially made
awesome.
me hungry.
Yeah.
Now, Sonya's really going to be hungry now.
Yeah, she is. I'll tell you.
Mm.
Well, I can't think of a better note to end the show on
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
yeah, everybody want to go get something to eat now. So thanks to you.
yeah.
And I had some Jack Daniel's barbecue. You can buy it in the store. It comes
Okay.
packaged up already cooked. All you have to do is
Hmm.
just open up the plastic bag that comes in its box, pop it in the microwave, and you talking about some good barbecue.
Yeah,
That's some good
bet it
barbecue.
is.
Oh, that's good to know.
Jack Daniels is Tennessee brewery, I believe.
Yeah, it
But,
is.
yeah. So we got Jack Daniels barbecue too. And to
Of
top that
course.
off, I gotta buy me some of Judge Joe Brown's barbecue sauce. So we're working out by that.
You go to JJ
I'll have to order
BB,
it.
yeah, until
Okay.
it gets in the stores. But
Okay,
it's
well I gotta order
JJ
some.
BBQ. Wait, JJBBBQ.com.
Okay. Well if y'all just look up Judge to make it easy, Google Judge Brown's barbecue sauce. I think that'll
It
get you
it,
there.
it will come up. He's gonna start with some southeast portion of the country to begin with for the stores, and I'm pretty sure he's working his way to Memphis.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna order me some online so I
And
can
guess
put it
what? It's organic, healthy. All it's natural
all natural.
barbecue,
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
that sounds
and they say
great.
the sauce is really delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna order me some, and I'll put on top of that Jack Daniels, and I know I should have a dandy sandwich.
Well, you sure will.
Alrighty then. So Tim, your closing remarks.
Another good show. Can't wait to do it again. With that, I wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there.
Sounds like a winner to me. Several years.
Enjoy every day this month of May.
All right.
Hey,
All
I
right.
like that. That was short and sweet. All
Yeah.
right. All right, you guys, that wraps it up for me. Just remember, we always have fun on the what, y'all?
901.
901.
901. Hold